Okay, so you're our home ec. You look marvelous. I love you. You look amazing. Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. Okay, so this is just a home ec room. So he teaches home ec. He's marvelous. He doesn't look, he looks a little too sturdily built for a home ec teacher, but you know what? He works. He stands out. Hey guys, Zack here. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. So, in the previous episode, we came to the town of Mesagoza, which, is where our Pokemon Academy is situated and is going to be our home away from home, presumably for the foreseeable rest of the game. In case we came here, we learned about the terrestrial phenomenon, and then we promptly used it to dunk on some delinquents that were causing problems. And they ran off over this way. This is probably a dead end. Because, yeah, of course it is. They ran off this way, but there's nothing this way. Which is kind of funny. That I'm assuming the way the camera angle works is you're not going to be able to see them, but, yeah. In any case, we're going to go to school. Naranja Academy, Mesagoza. Yeah, I should mention the school will be different depending on which version of the game you're playing. Obviously, Pokemon Scarlet, it's Naranja Academy. I don't know what the Violet version of the school is called off the top of my head, mainly because I haven't played the game yet, but... Okay, so this is the school grounds. Very nice, very pretty. I wonder what we can explore around here. Ooh, Rockruff. Rockruff is one of my favorites. Because you can run, like... So, Rockruff actually has 3 different versions that can evolve into. It's got a... Depending on what time of day it evolves, actually. Normal Rockruff will evolve into a midday form and a midnight form, which, are similar in how they work. Midday form is more about speed. Whereas midnight form is more about strength and taking hits, and then there's also not really an event exclusive form, but there's a version of Rockruff's Lycanroc that is a dust form Lycanroc. It's essentially a cross of the two, but it can only be found by catching a Rockruff with a unique ability. So you can catch it in raid battles, and that's mainly how it works. But it is a fun but unruly Pokemon to raise. So for that reason, it is a difficult Pokemon, but one of my favorites. But in any case, we're gonna go inside the school now, because that's what the game wants me to do. And it seems like it just locked me into the event. They go inside the school. Did you see that? I just slid into place when I got close to the door. Yep. There we are, Zack. Welcome to Naranja Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to all different parts of the school. Alright, it's totally big enough to let loose some battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Probably because they had students do that, and that one made a mess. Master Zack, Miss Nomota. How did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. I imagine Miss Nemona's high spirits help with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. That I wasn't expecting anything less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nemona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, Zack? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were harassing this kid with an Eevee backpack. That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Zack flexed on him and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try and help a fellow student, Master Zack. But you might wish to slow down a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Mr. Mona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles. Okay, but the school staff is having trouble with that, so I figured, help them out. Right. Yes, sir, Director. A child with an Eevee backpack, you say? I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I am relieved to hear she's come to class, at least. Alright, Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good to support Miss Jack about the Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept on apprised of all such going-ons. You got it, sir. But look at the time. You had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in class 1A, Zack. Come on, I'll show you the way. Oh. So how's this gonna work? How are classes gonna work in Pokemon? Because this is a new concept. We haven't really... I mean, there's been the trainer school, but this is the first time we've actually been in part of one of those. Good morning, Miss Jack. Mr. Jack? Hello, everyone. Okay. We have exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me. I want to hear the news. And the game is having a little bit of difficulty rendering them all, I'm noticing. Just a little bit. You can tell Game Freak are... You can tell they're in Game Freak. You can kind of... I've talked about this on Twitter, but you can kind of tell that Game Freak's ambitions for the series. They have a lot of passion for this series. They love making Pokemon games. There's no denying that. They have openly stated on numerous occasions that it is their pride and joy, and they love making it. But it's pretty clear that they struggle to actually, you know, make the games because I don't know why. Some sort of thing involving the release schedule of Pokemon, because there's also the anime, the manga, the plushes, and all the other things that get made alongside Pokemon, alongside the games, that are kind of all have a tight release in the window. But for some reason, everything else dictates the games rather than the other way around. So the games wind up suffering most of the time and don't really have the development time they need. Whereas everything, so I guess it should be the other way around, because the game should be finished when they're ready, and then just the anime, the manga, and everything else is released after they have a final release date for the games, once they know that they're good enough to ship out, and they can promise that they're putting their best quality forward. So it is a little bit weird that they're doing it in reverse, but. Yeah, it's clear to see that that Game Freak's passion for making Pokemon games and ambition for what they want the titles to be have grown, while their workforce and production schedule have not. Unfortunately, they're just... We're unfortunate. Well, then again, Sonic was able to fix that, so... I'm holding out hope that Pokemon will be able to fix that issue someday soon as well, because currently the production schedule they have for Pokemon just isn't working, and it's become a lot more obvious on the Nintendo Switch. On the 3DS, back when the 3DS was still a thing, not even any sort of a problem. Not even any sort of a problem, because, you know, it's the 3DS. You're not expecting those games to be of outstanding quality, because, you know, the 3DS has a lower resolution on its screen. You're not going to really notice that. With this, you kind of have to, because now we're on the console, and it's kind of become a little bit embarrassing that Pokemon is continuing to be stuck in the 3-year production cycle that they clearly are struggling to manage sometimes. And I've learned that this game has a lot of glitches that are a result of that. So I'm just hoping it gets fixed at some point. But you know, eventually, we have no idea. I have no idea when that's going to get fixed, because, you know, I am not a higher up at Game Freak, Nintendo, or Pokemon Company. All I can tell you is, as a fan looking at the series, is that, yeah, the games are good, but they could be great, and they're not. So, unfortunately, we're just stuck in a bit of a production cycle issue. But I hope that it gets fixed soon. But, I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Alright. Alright, where am I? Oh, there's Nimona. I can see her. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come in. Oh, okay, I wasn't sitting down yet. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Zack. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Mimi, can I ask you a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? Ooh. Okay. I like everything about Pokemon. I like battling, collecting, playing with them. I've definitely done all of these at some point. I mean, obviously with Legends Arceus, because I just finished streaming that not only like a couple of weeks ago, and that was most definitely a thing I did. But yeah, I like everything about Pokemon. Really? Awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Me, I have a question. You went through all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, Zack. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? Strong trainer, I guess. You will be, I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. Well then, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Zack. I'm Miss Jack. I teach biology here at the academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. Alright, that's your seat. Second row from the front. Right behind Nimona. Perfect. Alright, you ragamuffins. Be nice and friendly to our new classmate. No bullying. We know Mr. Jack. Especially since I've proven pretty sufficiently at this point that I could kick pretty much everybody's ass. Because I have pretty much become a master of terrestrial phenomenon already. And I've shown that I'm pretty good at type matchups as well. But, that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that. Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. Oh. Biology class is available to take. Ah. What do you want to talk to me? Yo, new kid. Glad to have you. Okay. Might as well. Welcome to the Academy. And then Nimona's gone. Looking for Nimona. Where'd she go? Looking for Nimona because she got called to the staff room just now. Okay, so she's gone. Alright. Nobody is over here talking. But this side has somebody. The class is in session. My class is in session. We tend to be on our best behavior, but our best still isn't that good. Thanks for answering my question earlier. Alright. So, what classes are available to take? How do I take classes? Move on around the school. Just check out a place in the map where someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now choose a location and start exploring. Oh! Ooh. This is how this works. Fascinating. Kindly is working in the cafeteria, make delicious, nutritious fare every day. A room for the faculty. You'll likely run into the various teachers here. I think. Well, there's nobody here, so we might as well. I want to kind of talk to Arvin a little bit more because I don't really know him all that well, and it's clear he's got more stuff going on. Oh, where would you want to go? Oh, I understand. I can but I can't go. I can go to my classroom. Welcome. Hope your studies are going okay. What do you have today? What do we got? Oh, 5 alarm sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich. Egg sandwich. I still don't know what food does. I kind of want the peanut butter sandwich. I'll figure this out. The only way to... You know what? With cash. I got plenty of cash. It'll be fine. Alright. That was a bit corny, but okay. I really don't know what this does, but... Okay, I really don't know what this does, but... When Rotom enters a microwave, it turns into Heat Rotom. I heard it even changes type. Oh, so he's trying to get his Rotom to do a thing. This is fruit. I've been told there are Pokemon that camouflage themselves as fruit. Oh, so there's a possibility that there could be a Pokemon in there. Actually, I think the only Pokemon I know of that actually camouflages itself as a fruit is who? Applin. Because Applin's entire thing is that's a quote-unquote worm in an apple. You know, like a dragon in an apple instead of, you know, the traditional earthworm. What do meal powers do? I'm gonna have a good meal and get some meal powers. Maybe they'll help my grades. What do meal powers do? I haven't even had first and I already want seconds. Okay. Arvin! What do you got to say to me? Oh, hey, so we meet again! You remember me, right? From the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly, that's my little know-it-all, buddy. Got mine like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name, Zack, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Ooh, happy to help. What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? I'm just happy to help regardless. Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all around that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little look of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldean, and rare to boot. Alright, but this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gotta be pretty tough to try and grab even a few sprigs. Because, see, Titans are, well, I think they've gotta be things like this. Oh, monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. So someone died fighting one of these things, is what this just established. Monsters of Area Zero. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphin, yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Interesting. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battling. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend a hand either. And I never heard of hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you what's up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Sure. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans on your map app for you. Oh, that's a cool cover. I love that. Oh, okay. Quaking Herb Titan. Okay, so this will tell me which Titans I need to go for. The Titan's layers have been added to your map area. Okay, so this will tell me which types I should probably bring in to deal with these. So, Rock. I have a ground type. So, Rock and Steel I can easily use Slimeamander for. Because he's ground type, he could easily deal with those. Open Sky Titan might be a little bit tougher. Because I need to learn how to... Because Flying type isn't weak to a whole lot. And I want to say... but I want to say it has a... Plus Flying types... Flying types... What are Flying types weak to? They are weak to... I know Ice and Rock. So, if I have learned Ice or Rock type moves, that could probably help. Quaking Earth, I can also catch a Rock or Earth type Pokemon, so that would help as well. Quaking Earth Titan is easy because I've got something I can deal with that. And then Dragon type Pokemon, and then the false Dragon Pokemon Titan I'm working on because I currently have a Fairy type in my party. He won't be able to touch me. Or at least, unless he learns other types of moves, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, Path of Legends. Right, I forgot. This game has 3 different stories you can play through. Let's do a bit, and we can get more into the details later. In the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. You obtain a bag of Stardust. I can sell that. Stardust. Lovely red sand that flows between the fingers with a loose, silky feel. It can be sold at a low price to shops. Alright, so he's gave me something. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Alright, I'll handle that. But I'm curious where he went. Okay, so that registered him into my... Okay, so I need to start building a team for that. Oh, I forgot! Also electric types. I have a Palmy. That'll be fine. Alright. I know what I'm doing with this. So, now that I know which Pokemon are which types... I'm getting a phone call. This is Zack, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. What do you mean hacked? As far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name's Cassiopeia. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Zack, you know about Team Star, right? Yes. Great, I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They caused headaches for the school and tried to bring other students down to the level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Okay. They're causing problems, so I don't really mind. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Hello. Master Zack. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there's so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, good young man. Team Star, you say? Okay. Alright, so where can I go? Oh, is this the... Ah! I still have the staff room to go to. What other places of the academy can I visit? I'm assuming I'll have to unlock different things as I go, because currently I don't think I can. Yeah. I can't access any of these locations, but I do see books. There's a book entitled The Naranja Academy School Sound. Do you want to read it? Sure. Naranja Academy School Song. Over Grand Mezigos, it stands our dear Naranja, where we enter our seats and leave in fruition. Our minds wide as a crater for rise educators. To fill with strength, greatness, and pride, teach us all oranges of Paldean. Okay. That was cool. Okay, we got kids testing, which makes sense. This is a school after all. These guys just popped in when I got close to them, but that's okay. As I said, this game does struggle a bit. It's fine. It'll be fine. There's a book titled Types and Moves. I probably don't need to read this because I know my type matchups very well. You might be familiar with Pokemon that are grass, fire, or water. There are 18 such types in all. Every Pokemon in species has at least one type. Some have two. When a Pokemon uses a move that's the same type power as they are, the move's power is increased by 50%. Okay, so for Pokemon that have two types, moves of either type will receive this increase. Okay, that's great. That's good information to have, because, you know, just teaching kids about type matchups, that's always important in Pokemon. Okay. Pokemon terrestrialize, so types become the Terra type. That means moves that increase Terra type will have the power increase. Moves of the Pokemon's original type will keep their usual power increase as well. For example, a Pikachu, which is innately electric type, has Steel as its Terra type, then upon terrestrializing will receive boosts in power for both the Steel type moves, such as Iron Tail, and the electric type move, Thunderbolt. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Also, okay, they just use this bookshelf to hide all the storage that they have. Interested in any classes? I can take classes, right. I should probably do that. I don't know how to... What other types of books are there? There's a book titled Student Registry. This thick book holds a thorough record of the Academy students and when they attended. Wait, what's this? Some of the recent pages parts have torn out, so you can't read them. Interesting. Somebody's vandalizing school records. That's not super great, but okay. Alright. Dressed students shall wear the Academy provided uniforms at all times. Hairstyle is left to students' discretion. Other students should be behaved properly and strive not to inconvenience others. Alright, addendum. Due to their independent studies, students may travel freely throughout the Paldean region. However, the Great Crater remains strictly off limits due to safety hazards. Okay, so we can't go in the Great Crater. Which I believe is right behind the school, right? The book entitled Pokemon Natures. Okay, so this, I'm assuming individuals broken into different natures as most people do. Pokemon natures influence their stats to agree. Okay, so this is just about how natures work, which is, you know, expected. Pokemon natures are interesting to me, but there's a lot. This is a big library. Then again, this is their main hub of the school. All right, might as well go to the staff room to talk to Nimona and finish her side story. Oh. Oh, she's talking with a person. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Who dat? Oh, pardon me. Who dat? Oh, Zack, hey. She looked awesome. Good eye, she sure is. That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong and she can do pretty much anything. She's cool and practically coming out all her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Poké Trader would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked you what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, I will. Okay. Oh, wow. Hang on, though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion ranks are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. Okay? You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You gotta take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that's left to Special Chef, the champion assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during your last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. It's great. You get to leave school to go on an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey of becoming a champion was the treasure I found, maybe? I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Alright. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'll be able to get even stronger with you if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save those gyms locations in your map app because in case you decide to go for it. Alright. Okay. Ooh, okay, so this is all the gym leaders that we know. The Pokemon gym locations have been added to your map. Okay, so this will tell me where every gym is and what type they are in the beginning in accordance with that. Victory Road. Okay. Give it some thought. Alright, fascinating. Ding. Oh? Calling Master Zack to the Director's office, please. Once again, Master Zack to the Director's office, please. I Don't know what I did, but okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to the director's office. Hello, Zack. Feel free to come by and ask questions anytime. Alright. Taking time out of your day to attempt to converse with me? You must be absolutely mad. Okay. So she's important. Well, thank you for saying bonjour. Okay, so he's from, I want to say, Kalos, if he's using bonjour as a greeting. Alright, director's office, I guess. So is that going to be registered in our thing, then? Are we going to be able to travel to all the different places once we discover them? Hello. Thank you for coming, Master Zack. Have you been enjoying your time here at Naranja Academy? Yes. That is most wonderful to hear. Could you imagine if I said no? Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there's a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter that they would like to discuss with you. Who? No, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Oh? Hey, there she is. I was wondering where we were going to meet her. Hello, Zack. It is nice to meet you. My name is Professor Sada. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldean. At a site known as Area 0. Okay, so it's just behind the Pokemon League. So, it's behind the school, right? The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Fascinating. Thank you for the info. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Zack, student ID number 88. Okay, so she knows my exact ID. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon, is that correct? Yes. Thank you, I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Okay. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? There he is! There's the boy. Oh, how good to see that you were well. It's been quite a while since we last met. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you have received it from a young man called Arvin. I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koraidon on my behalf? Sure, I was doing that anyway. I do appreciate your agreement. I do like her. She's very formal. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. I will be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Okay. Until then. Okay, so she's head of research down in... Aw. Did you recognize that person? Was that your buddy? Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area 0? Sada, don't tell me you actually did it. Okay. Well, that's ominous. Well, it seems that the professor's taking quite the favor of you. But, of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together in that Koraidon. Okay. Do you have anything important on your desk? Area 0. What are you doing down there, Professor? Okay, apparently something is interesting with Area 0. So we're gonna be looking into that. Not that I know what the details of the story actually are yet, because I haven't really played that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hi. Oh, you're still here, Zack. Ugh, getting called into the director's office. How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, I'm kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jack wants me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Zack. Let's go check it out. Ooh, dorm room. So I'm assuming I could get to explore this dorms now. Right? Ta-da-da-chan! From this day on, this is your room, Zack. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy. And you must be pretty worn off from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your body healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you're rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. We didn't even get to attend any classes yet. We haven't done anything today. Can I go? Seems like some... Oh, it's not going to let me leave? Really? But I want to explore more. Alright, so what is in my map? What did they register to my map? What did they register in my map? There's supposed to be things registered in my map, right? I don't fully understand, but okay. I want to say... Okay, so this is probably the Great Crater of Paldean. And this is obviously the Pokemon League. But how do I get to the Pokemon League from here? Because it seems like the way isn't open for me. Unless I'm not seeing something. I'm gonna see... That's gonna... Yeah, I'll investigate that, I guess. That'll be the next thing we'll do. Is go into the Pokemon... Go try and find the entrance to the Pokemon League. The day quickly flies by as you start your new life in the Rohan Academy. And then, alas, the day arrives and your true adventure to begin. Okay. Alright, attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble to the schoolyard where I will explain in more detail. Okay. New assignment? It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Oh, is this the treasure hunt? This is what she was talking about. Just study desk. I'm curious if I can buy things for my room like I could in Legends Arceus. Schoolyard. Where's the schoolyard? Oh, it's up in the bell tower, I think. Excellent. Seems everyone is here. Well, now it's time for Explain your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned so much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it's time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldean's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokemon that live here. And get to know the people, too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. Your journey together. Learn new things. share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study. When you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward! Okay, so it's literally just the premise of going out and explore the world this time around is just treasure hunt. I mean, good reason as any. Generally speaking, Pokemon is just like, oh, you gotta vaguely check on the Pokemon League. That's essentially what the game asks you to do at any given point. Oh! Okay, they were right. It does kind of look a little bit like, what is it? Cyclizard. Talking about, yeah, it's time for a great outdoors. Come on, Cyclizard, we're riding out. I should catch a Cyclizard. Take care, everyone, and remember, the Great Career Paldean is exceedingly dangerous. Entering is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for, Zack? Let's go. Alright. But can I explore the academy more? Because I kind of want to explore the academy more. Can I explore the academy now that I've done things? Now that I've done all of these things, can I go out and explore the different rooms of the academy? Yes. I can now explore the entirety of the school. I probably shouldn't have... we haven't gone to the school store, so let's go to the school store. Alright, I get to explore the academy now. I will do that. That'll be... Okay, this is where... Kamala! Oh, he is in the game. I didn't know he was in the game. Also, it seems like this is the first generation where Meowth hasn't had a regional variant. Because, that's been a recurring theme for the past... What is it, 2 generations now? Like, Meowth had an Alolan form in generation... Like, Meowth had an Alolan form in Generation 7. It had a... What is it? It had a Galarian form in Generation 8. Generation 9 is the first time we're seeing Meowth as just, you know, Meowth. What can I buy from you? I'd like to buy... What do you got? Soda Pop. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can buy anything from my room. It's... Alright, doesn't seem like I can buy anything from my room, but I can buy items as needed, which is good. I'm in the school store currently. Biology lab we haven't been to. I want to just explore and see which areas I can go to. Okay, this is where he is. That makes sense. He was established to be the biology teacher. What are you doing? Hello, hello. Have you been looking out there catching lots of Pokemon? Okay, so he's not going to say anything to me yet. Because, generally speaking, there's nothing that I have done yet. Art room. Okay, so this is all the rooms I can explore now, and now I can freely explore all of these places. Actually, okay. Ah, you must be a new student. It's a pleasure to meet you indeed. Okay, I like him. Also, that is it. Ooh. What a fine sculpture. Even Pokemon must be envious of its beauty. That's what you're gonna evolve to when you're big and strong, friend. You're gonna look like that. I hope you're excited. Oh. I tried watching my muck at a picnic and seemed to hate it. ¿Por qué? Because it's a giant sludge pile. Of course it's gonna be pissed at you. Of course it's gonna be pissed. Can I move? Can you guys move? Because I can't currently get out of the room. Well, I can, but I want to go out this way. Alright. Home X? Okay, so you're our home icon. You look marvelous. I love you. You look amazing. Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. Okay, so this is just a home ec room. So he teaches home ec. He's marvelous. He doesn't look... He looks a little too sturdily built for a home ec teacher, but you know what? He works. He stands out. I like him. Stack's room, director's office, we've already seen. We haven't been to the nurse's office yet. What's in the nurse's office? Oh, hello. Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest? Okay, so she's just here to keep things... Did you know when you look at a Pokemon's eyes, you can tell what it's thinking? Okay, interesting. If your Pokemon gets injured, you bring him here to the nurse's office to get healed up. Okay, so it is definitely our home away from home. This is just a one-stop shop for everything we might need. I come here to take a breather when I'm feeling down about classroom stuff. Nurse Miriam always lets me stay without making me explain or anything. She's so nice. Also, Girafarig gets an evolved form. I know from the trailers that it gets an evolved form. I need to catch one of those eventually. But that's going to be fun to show off. Because it gets some new abilities as well. That I don't think any Pokemons have had before. But in any case, schoolyard we've just been to. Let's visit the schoolyard again, because we haven't gotten to... we didn't really explore the schoolyard. We didn't get to explore the schoolyard. We just kind of showed up here. Okay, and it's a much more open... Okay, this is exactly what I was expecting the schoolyard to look like. It's just a large track and field stuff. But it does also seem to be built into the tower for the Pokemon for Neuron Academy. That's interesting. Also, Cyclizar, where can I find you? I want you. I got what is apparent, what according to Nemona is apparently your brother, but you know, I want anyway. What are the Pokemon with Pokemon with gardening, you can't end up asking yourself, what should I race next? You know what? That's fair enough. But this is the track and field area, and it does make sense that this would be a track and field area. You've got arenas for Pokemon battling. You've got a massive running track. You've got a podium where people can stand. Who are you? Oh, also new kid. Muscles are great, don't you think? Oh, she's the school gym teacher. That makes sense. There are a lot of people up here. Alright, let's go find our way to the next location. And then Class 1A. Class 1A is the new one. Yeah, we were at Class 1A. But there are some new people here. I'm not seeing anybody in class, except for maybe the director's office. No, nobody's here. 1D, 1G, 2G. And dorm room. Let's go to 1D, because we haven't been to 1D yet. But the fact that they're labeled up through G implies that this is a massive academy with a lot of people in it. Alright, there's a lot of people. Yeah, this is a massive... They imply it's a massive academy with a lot of people in it, without actually showing it being a massive academy with a lot of people in it. Because there are a lot of floors we haven't gotten to explore yet. And then my dorm room is the final room, so we'd have seen everything. I love how the entrance hall is just a massive library as well. That's the first thing you get to see when you come in. Just all of the resources and things that are at your disposal to learn all you need about people and Pokemon and everything. I love that. But in any case, we're gonna move on now. Because we've done enough. Now that we've explored thoroughly everything. Alright, let's go see if we can find that Pokemon League. Because I would imagine the entrance to the Pokemon League would be somewhere around the entrance, around the school, right? Because let's look at our map. Let's look at our map. It's literally right here. I'm guessing the entrance isn't available yet because we can't, technically speaking, have to complete that. They did say we have to complete the assignment. They did say we have to complete our trainer assessment first. So most likely we will not be able to access the Pokemon League until we've done that. Although it does feel like there's a place where we can go, potentially go. Alright, I think I found the entrance, but we can't get to it. I think I found the entrance, but we can't get to it. Alright. Alright, well. We've got our options to explore now. So I guess we'll continue onward with the story. Oh, there's Nimona. Okay. Zack. We've definitely got options to explore. The treasure hunt is finally starting. What do they mean by treasure? Yeah, fair question since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a large part of our Academy's school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. That is an interesting way of setting up the story, actually. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help out people in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted, even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Okay, but we still got classes, right? Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. Speaking of it, you and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. I'm always ready. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phones and map app can let you see your self destinations? You can try setting one of the gyms as your destination, then you get it on your way easily. Just how's that for a student council president? Giving your own friend an insider advantage. Hi, Arvin. Hi, Arvin. Insider advantage, sheesh. You make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I do is suggest they check out the gyms. It's up to Zack whether he goes. Zack's gonna have his hands full searching for the Titan Pokemon, searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't even have time to waste on something that's chasing after a champion rank. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the layers of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. Okay. And cereal? Don't go filling his head with weird stories. Hey, all I do is invite him along. It's still up to Zack whether he goes, right? Grr. Rototototo! Zack, your phone's ringing. Oh yeah, Cassiopeia as well. Hey Zack, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before. Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got its own base. I need to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts may try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up to the bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews and you'll figure them out. Still no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. Oh. Okay, the fighting crew. Okay. Fighting crew, the fairy crew, the dark crew, the poison crew, and the fire crew. Alright. Starfall Street! So now we've got all 3 of our quest lines ready to go. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? Team Star. Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Zack's problem. Or now, apparently. That's right, because he's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to Zack to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you said, Nimona and Harvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Zack. Bye. What was that all about? Zack, I'm glad to hear you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. Okay. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do, Zack. Go where you want and do what you really want to do the most. A treasure of her very own. For me, that's gotta be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make your absolute best damage you've had in your life. Where did you come from? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said you sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. It wants a sandwich! It seems it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Zack? Alright. Press the plus button to jump on the Koraidon. You'll quickly get your way around more quickly. Okay, but when you're on Koraidon's back, you can press the B button to have a jump, allowing you to leap over obstacles in your path. Press the B button, plus button again to get off Koraidon and walk. Okay, so Koraidon is going to be my bike, it seems. He's going... Well, I knew that from the trailers, but he's going to just help me get around. Oh, it transformed. Now it really looks like some kind of weird Cyclizar. As long as you got Koraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Paldean is your cloister. Yeah, maybe? Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I say set out for the east from the east gate. But since Zack is actually headed to take on some gyms, I say go for the west gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'm headed to a gym. See you around, Zack. Okay, so... Alright, the treasure hunt. The treasure hunt has finally begun. This special event is held by the Academy to encourage students to set out on their own and learn for themselves. You're free to decide what you want to go as long as you search for the treasure all your own. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, use your map to find your next destination. Oh. Okay, so this is the gym. Okay, so... Okay, but we've got our options ahead of us. Fire Crew... Okay, well, we've got our Pokemon. Where does it want us to... Or where is the Academy? Okay, the Academy is this way. So, Eastgate is... Stony Cliffs. Alright. Alright, see more details. Just fine. Okay, so what level is he supposed to be? Okay, he's grass. So... I'll have a type advantage over him. But... And now I can run around on Koraidon, which is great. I think I'll have to look into it a little bit more for next week, but... this is gonna be the start of... This is gonna be the end of... our first week as playing the Pokemon Scarlet. So, these first 3 episodes were very helpful. I have now learned pretty much everything I need to know to go into the Pokemon games now. Well, I will be. I need to figure out, I have to figure out which path I want to go through first. Obviously there's Team Star. There's there's Starfall Street, where we get to battle Team Star and kind of sort them out. We've also got, and also now we can access Terra type things, which is good. That's helpful. And we still have to figure out how to get into. I'm assuming we're probably not going to be able to because it's not ready for us yet. Probably the entrance will open up once we've beaten all the gym leaders, and I don't really know how to do that, so we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so this will tell me, it does tell me all the different places that I haven't been yet. So it'll tell me Starfall Street, it'll tell me the Pokemon champions. I'm assuming once I've completed them all, it will open up the, well, actually, Victory Road, Starfall Street, Path of Legends. It just gives me a general idea of clear them all. So, I don't know which one I want to do first. I'll have to figure that out for next episode. But for the time being, I do think we are going to leave this episode of Pokemon Scarlet here. So, next time when we play this game, we will be actually exploring Paldean. All of this was just the setup for the game. So, you know, which also about 3 hours makes it perfect for the stream that we're going to be doing this weekend. So for the time being, I'm going to leave this episode here, and we're going to continue onward with this next time. But yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna leave this episode here. We're gonna save. All right. And Koraidon we can't currently battle with, but we now have the story set up for the game. So pretty good. But, in case, we're going to leave this episode here. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching these first couple of episodes. I appreciate that. Because now we get to play Pokemon Violet next time, which is going to be fun. Yeah, next is going to be Pokemon Violet. We're going to be continuing onward with the story for that. We're going to get that underway for this weekend. And I hope you guys will come to hang out for that. But for the time being, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description below. Be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It does help fund future projects. It does help support me. And you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks out of my way of saying thanks. So be sure to check those out. Link is down in the description. And also be sure and go and check out my Twitch, obviously, because I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Violet over there. I hope you guys will come hang out for that. And we're going to be continuing on, and we'll be continuing on with this next week. We're going to be playing this more or less every day until we finish it. And the same goes with Pokemon Violet. We're going to be playing that more or less every weekend until we finish it. So, yeah, long story short, expect a lot of Pokemon content going forward, because that is what I have set out to do. That is what I have set out to make for myself, and I hope you guys will support both playthroughs. But for the time being, yeah, just go check those out. Link is down again. Link is down in the description. But in any case, yeah. Also be sure and go and check out my Discord. Link is down in the description as well. Helps connect with me, talk with me about stuff like that. I would appreciate that. Go and check out my my videos linked in the end screen as well. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this video. Whereas the bottom video is the video I recommend to you based on what you've already seen from me. It will most likely send you more Pokemon content. I think I've only played Pokemon Shield and its DLC, as well as Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I think it'll send you both of those playthroughs. So, but, yeah, just go check those out. And, in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!